This ain't for the best. My reputation's never been worse, so you must like me for me. We can't make any promises now, can we, babe? But you can.
Just know I had no choice.
I mean, where the fuck should I really even start? I got hoes that I'm keeping in the dark. I got my niggas cross the street living large. Thinking back to the fact that they dead, thought my raps were the facts, so they sat with the bars. I got 2 phones, one need a charge. Yeah, they twins, I could tell they ass apart. I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. I got Lil Max with me, he the wave.
So of course, I'm trying to get home from the city. First time taking a train in forever. And while I'm on a train, the train goes out of service. It's talking about some track fire. So I'm in Brooklyn and I'm just gonna get in an Uber and go home because I can't, like, fucking ridiculous. And it's mad fucking weirdos on the train. I had to fucking try to act like I was getting off the train because this guy was just like mad creepy standing next to me. So anyway, let me try to catch this Uber. Then I didn't even park home, which oh my word, it's just always something. But anyway, let me try to get an Uber to my car later. Hey guys, welcome back to the Blizzy. I know it look kind of foggy, but it's about to, the sun is about to set, so that's why I look like this. I am back from Dallas. I got back yesterday. I started editing the Dallas vlog, but I actually started editing since I've been there. So I started like uploading stuff as I was doing it so I could make my little editing process a little bit better. But moving forward, I'm gonna just wait till I get back and just do everything at once, because that shit is actually delaying the, not delaying, it's prolonging the editing process. What's this fucking person doing? So yeah, I got back, today is Tuesday. I got back yesterday afternoon. Flight was on time, nice and smooth, the whole fucking ride from Dallas to here. Like, got here, like everything worked out, you know. And I was, because I was worried, you know, because I want to make sure that, like, when I get back, that I'm getting Ja when I'm supposed to get him, and all of that. So I got off the plane, came home, grabbed the car, and went, got Ja, brought him back home, and then he had to go to daycare. I was off today because, you know, I always think that when you get back from a vacation, especially flying and stuff, like the next day, like take the next day off. So if you get back on a Monday, whatever, take off the Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Just take that following day off, because that jet lag is real. Like, I don't care how short the flight is, it's just jet lag. Like, the process of traveling within itself, like the TSA and the waiting and traveling, getting off and everything like that, like that shit is real. So I'm gonna continue editing the vlog, and today is Tuesday. Maybe I would say maybe the vlog will be up by like Saturday. Yeah, so today, yeah, I really didn't rest though, because I had something to do. I had to run to the city. So yeah, I decided to take the train. I decided to take the train today. Let me just make sure it's not okay. Maybe, oh, it still look kind of like fuzzy. I decided to take the train today, which was like, how do I say this? That shit was fucking atrocious. So initially I was gonna drive. I usually drive to the city. I mean, it's an inconvenience and it's costly, and this is why. So let me tell you what happened today. So I did look up around where I needed to go, and I look on ParkWiz. I use ParkWiz a lot, and the cost for parking was like crazy. It was like, let's just say in the ballpark of like $50-$60, right? So I was like, yo, that's crazy. I just came back from vacation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me just try to save some money. Get on a train. So I ended up driving a stop further than where, where I live at, hoping to find a space. So I did. I found a very good parking space. Get on the train. I get on it as soon as I walk upstairs, get my Metro card, get on the train. The ride was about an hour, which that's how long it would have took me to drive anyway. And it gave me a break from, driving. So get on the train, go out there, get what I have to get done. I would say I was on the train by like 8:30. I got to the city. I don't remember what time it was, but let's just say I was finished doing everything. I was walking out of the facility where I had to go at like 10:15. I made a stop at Zara because I seen a Zara in that area, and it was just like 10:15, so they just opened up, and it was mad quiet. Store was impeccable. I was like, let me go in here, and like, because every time you go to a Zara, like, it's just not a pleasant fucking experience. Like, even when I was in Dallas, it was just like never a pleasant experience. Line is around the fucking store. It's just not a good experience. It reminds me how H&M used to be when I used to work at H&M. So anyway, I went into Zara, and then I was like, okay, let me head home because I had a phone interview at a certain time. So I was like, okay, let me do that and then get back to Queens. So I go to Zara, picked out a few things, and check out. Then I'm like, all right, let me walk back to the train, get on the train. So when I got on the train, I live in Far Rockaway, which the A train to the last stop to where I live, the area I live. And so there's not like a lot of it's not like it should be more trains that go to Far Rockaway, but it's not. So I literally waited on a platform to that specific train, that Far Rockaway train, which I could have took other trains and then transferred and waited for another Far, but I was just like, no, let me just wait for the Far Rockaway train so I could just stay on that train, and then I don't have to make any switches or nothing. It's like just a straight ride the way I did on the way to the city. Get on the train. I wait for the Far Rockaway train, which I had to probably wait until like 2 or 3 trains passed me or whatever. So finally the Far Rockaway train comes. Let me put this thing on. So finally the Far Rockaway train comes, and I get on the cart, right? So let's just say before I get on the train, I just noticed like mad weirdos just on the platform, and I'm really like cautious about that. Like, people who have been pushed on the platform and all types of shit. So I stand all the way in the middle. I always try to see if I can leave my back up against something, or somebody can't come behind me and push me or nothing. Like, I'll be on point. Like, I'm telling you, I used to take the train for years. Like, nothing ever happened to me, but I'm overly observant anyway. That's why you always see me looking around at my vlogs, because I need to know what the fuck my surroundings are at all times. So anyway, I get on the platform, mad weirdos, mad fucking weirdos, foreigners, like tourists and shit. That's just nothing new about New York anyway. So get on the cart. So finally the Far Rockaway train comes. Get on the cart. It's like 4 fucking homeless people taking up the whole fucking cart and shit. And I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not sitting here in this fucking car. It was some people that was, but I wasn't doing it. So as soon as the next stop came, I got off that cart and I got onto the next one. So now I get in the next one, I'm chilling, I'm thinking everything's cool. Sit down, like a stop or two later, this weirdo gets on the train. He sits next to me, not close next to me, but he's next to me. He's just looking mad weird. He just looked at damn near bummified, but I just felt like maybe he's not as much of a bum based on how he was dressed. So he's just looking weird. So then first I was like, oh, he's a weirdo. And then like a stop came up and he got up, like he was getting off. So I was like, maybe I was like safety, like he's getting off. So I don't know, I just didn't get a good vibe from him. I just didn't get a good vibe from him. So then he I'm thinking he's getting off, he doesn't get off. So I'm like, all right. So then he comes back and he sit next to me. So I'm like, there's no way you thought. No, he sits back next to me and he's just sitting there. So then another stop I thought he was getting off at, he didn't get off. He put his like face mask on and all that, and then still didn't get off. So then finally, like, you know, he was just making me uncomfortable. Like, he got up, then he moved from one side of me, then he went to the other side of me, and I was just like, yo, this nigga is getting on my nerves. So I was gonna get off. I was acting like I was gonna get off if he didn't get off. So as soon as I get up to like get off, he all of a sudden gets up and get off. So then he got off and I seen him run to the other train. So I was like, all right, phew. Wait till I tell y'all this story, right? So I was like, phew, he finally out of my grasp. Then maybe a couple of stops later, all of a sudden I started hearing the PA system because I had my headphones and I was watching something. And then I heard, you know, the conductor saying something. And finally I listened to them, and she's like, oh, you know, we've been notified that there was a fire, an aqueduct, you know, stop, which is like not too far from, you know, Far Rockaway. And we'll keep you updated on what's gonna happen. So what happens literally when we get to Euclid Avenue, which is like one of the last stops in Brooklyn or whatever, going into Queens, she's like, oh, this train is out of service, you could get off the train and get on a bus to this bus and all this shit. So I'm just like, yo, you know what, at this point where I was in East New York, I was like, I know that's where I'm from. So I'm like, from here, like, I'm getting in a fucking Uber. Like, this is crazy. Like, and I know from that point in East New York, like, a Uber should be about $30. So I get off the train, I start walking, because now I'm feeling claustrophobic. People keep staring at me. I got this Zara bag in my hand. I don't know, because I don't take the train anymore, so I don't know. I just didn't feel comfortable. So get off the train, walk like maybe 2-3 blocks. I was like, let me walk a little closer to the highway, because I know, like I said, I know that area. Walk across, walking. So I call, so finally I see a little spot I could stand and order my Uber. So I order my Uber, standing there. The Uber is taking forever. It keeps saying 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or whatever the fuck it is. Would y'all fucking believe, right, that the guy that I was trying to avoid on the motherfucking train, why does he walk right fucking past me? Why does he walk? And then it's like, it almost looked like he saw me like in the distance and started fucking smiling. He started smiling, but he just like, when I sees it, did he walk right past me? And he just kept walking and shit. Because I was like, oh, if this motherfucker approaches me or anything, like, I'm like, it was like broad daylight. It wasn't like, anyway, like, I know that area. Like, I was just like, what are the fucking chances that he gets off the train? Like, literally where he got off the train at was, damn, if anybody that know Brooklyn, he got off at Broadway Junction and I was on Euclid. Like, how, I was just that's great. Like, what's the fucking chances? He walked literally like this right in front of me while I'm waiting for my fucking Uber. Like I said, he walked right past me, and like maybe like 30 seconds later my Uber came. But I was just like, I just, what are the fucking chances of that happening? Like, seriously, like, I fucking try to get off the train, you get off the train, then you get off at the same stop, and then you walk right fucking past me. That's insane to me. Like, literally, it's crazy. So anyway, I came in the house, had my phone interview. I stopped and got me a little bit of Spanish food from this spot not too far from my house. It was okay, nothing to write home about, because I just had like a crazy day. And now I'm at Target, just going to grab a few things because I go back to work tomorrow, and that's the day that me and Ja's gonna be in the house. So I just want to get like our odds and end things, which is not much. I'm running out of coffee. Ja needs some more milk, so I'm gonna get him. So it's just regular milk I give him. It's not like formula or anything. So I'm just gonna get our little doodads, and then I'm gonna spin around, because it's basically time for me to pick him up from daycare. And that I did not want to send him to daycare today because I'm scared he gonna get sick again. But I had said something to the lady. I was like, did anybody else get sick like that? And she was just like, yeah, one other child. So it's like somebody was sick, some type of bug was going on, something. But anyway, let me go in here, do what I gotta do, and then I gotta go get my doodle butt later. Hey guys, what's going on? I have not picked up my camera in like a couple of days. No, it's been shit. I don't think I picked up my camera since sorry. I don't think I picked up my camera since I've been back from Dallas. I came back from Dallas on Monday and Sunday. No, I'm lying. I think I did pick it up sometime during the week. Oh yeah, I think the last time I picked up my camera was Tuesday when I had that fiasco on a train. So today is Sunday. Ja's at my mom's house. She asked, you know, she wanted him for the weekend, so she got him. She got him. So I am about to, it's like 7 in the morning. I'm about to go get my hair braided in Harlem. I'll take it with me. I'm thinking I'm gonna do like blonde hair. I don't know, I've been wanting to do it for a while and I just haven't done it, and I'm tired of wigs, so that's why I'm getting the braids. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna try to make red beans and rice like the New Orleans way. I got my beans soaking right here. So all I did was basically just put the beans in some water and they expanded. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, let me go ahead and start getting ready. I gotta jump in the shower and go because I gotta go to Harlem and then I gotta stop at the bank. So I'll probably check back in with y'all when I get in the car later. I am en route to Harlem to get my hair braided. The hairdresser just called me, so it's about 8:16. I should be there by 9. I just gotta stop to the bank and get me some money out. The hairstylist just called me. She was like, you still coming? I was like, yeah, I'm still coming. So I get it though. She probably like, listen, I ain't gonna get out of my bed if I don't got to, you know. Yeah, I'm tired of like the wigs for now. Just want to take a break, even though I ain't got no goddamn edges. But I'm gonna have to make sure I let her know to do a part down the middle so they could cover up, because they really like on this side, like these wigs really take out your hair. And the crazy thing about it, I have a band. I've been wearing my band that protect my edges, but I don't know if the pressure from the band is making my edges come out. I don't know. So I'm gonna just rock out with some braids for now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I guess I'll check back in with y'all when I get to Harlem, because yeah, it ain't really much to discuss at this point. Yeah, so I'll get back to you guys later. Oh yeah, I was just thinking, right? I was having this thought while I'm driving. Difficult conversations, right, with anyone. The older I get, the more I realize, for me, now this is just my personal journey, right? For me, I'm learning that I cannot have certain conversations with people when my emotions are not steady. Meaning, I'm not angry, I'm not sad, I'm not, you know, overly excited, period. Like, I need to have complete control of my emotions, and honestly, I need to kind of like get over something. Now, don't get me wrong, there are instances where certain things happen and you need to say it like right then and there. But when I know that those difficult conversations need to take place, meaning like, let's just say you had a friend or a family member or a significant other, you want to have a conversation with them like about something that bothered you, right? I'm learning that it's better to have those conversations when I have really thought about it and processed it and actually prayed on it. And then I feel like my intuition or my spirit, whatever you want to call it, tells me it's time to have that discussion. Like you can have that discussion now. Like you're not gonna be overly emotional, you're not gonna be angry, you're not gonna be, you know, upset, because I feel like when you're too emotional, you end up saying things that you don't mean, or the other person may interpret it a different way, or you don't have the patience to, of course, when you're having conversations with other people, you have to be prepared for what they're going to say. So you have to have patience enough to know, like, okay, if I have this discussion with this person, I know that this person, every time I say something to them, they say something back to me. So I need to be ready that if the person says something back to me, that I need to be like, okay, let them speak, listen to it, listen to them, process it, and then I can reply, you know. So right now in my life, to be honest with you, like, there's just been a lot of different changes, especially since I've had my son, especially like with that. And I've been in therapy for over a year. I started going to therapy in October of 2021. And this is the first time in my whole entire life I've been consistent with therapy, meaning every week since then I've been in therapy. And although therapy is not really so much of a fix, like, you still have to take the tools you learn from therapy, apply it to your life, and apply it your way, because what works for one person don't work for the other person, you know what I'm saying? And I had to learn that, you know. And I was getting a little frustrated with therapy, because it's like, okay, my therapist is cool and she's good and she's taught me a lot about handling certain situations that previously I just wouldn't handle, or I just wouldn't process the right way, and making me look at certain things in a different mannerism. And I was like, oh shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and that was the purpose of it, because once I had my son, I felt like, you know, I ain't gonna say I was a bad person, but I'm gonna say that I was allowing too much stuff to go on in my life, and it wasn't like meeting my needs at all. So, and there's so many different aspects to everything, and how you learn and what you do and stuff, because it's like the things that your parents might teach you all this time, and you thinking it's right, because of course that's your parents. You're not going to fight with them about what their experiences was and what they're trying to give you, because of course their intentions is good, but what they taught you and what you've learned can actually be not good for you, you know. And that's what I've learned. And it's not just what they say to you, is what they show you too, like by their actions and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff for me to unlearn. I'm 39 years old. I'll be 40 in August. So that means that's almost 40 years of me unlearning behaviors and processes and ways of life. You know, there's some good that came out of it, and it's not like it's all bad. It's just that now I have to unlearn all these things that I thought that was good for me is really not good for me. So, yeah. So it's deep. So again, like I said, with therapy and everything, it's like, you know, I have to unlearn, everything that was taught to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. It's a lot. So I'm at the ATM trying to get some money. So yeah, so you know, it's been an ordeal. I just been very, very isolated. Because let me get this money out, y'all. So yeah, I had to unlearn a lot of stuff, and I'm still learning. This is not something that's just like set in stone. Like, I'm not just healed, you know what I'm saying? Along with that, I had a very traumatic experience happen to me last year. So while I'm going through everything that I'm going through, I'm also going through trying to get, not so much get over it, but trying to process what took place last year with me. So it's hard. And that's why I think it was all the more reason, even from the time I had my kid, I just realized like certain things need to be addressed, because especially when it comes to family and friends, it's like certain things need to be addressed, but when I'm ready to address it. If there's something like right, boom, like right there, that needs to be addressed, of course I'm gonna have to take care of it. But I learned, like I said, emotionally, for me, this is just, like I said, I'm just saying about me, like I have to like take in information, process it, and then kind of like talk about it. It's still a learning experience. There are instances where I'm still kind of impulsive about certain things, depending on what it is. The people that I've known and been friends with in relationship, they probably get more of a chance, more of a like a, I don't want to say a pass, but I'm less impulsive with them than I am with newer people. Like I think newer people get it like real quick, because it's like, you don't know me and I need to let you know immediately, like it just comes out. But even with that, sometimes I need to like control my emotions, and it's getting better. It just takes a long time when you're so used to doing something, and you, like I said, I'm gonna be 40. When you're doing something for 40 fucking years and now you want to make this change all of a sudden, it's like, it's not easy. So yeah, that was my little rant. So let me get my ass on. All right, peoples. What's going on down here? All right, as you can see, I'm braided up. I didn't film in there because it's like where I go, it's a little congested in there. So I usually don't film in there, just, you know. But it's just like crackhead central over here. So I really wanted to get, oh, what's this? El Patio de Video. When I tell you Harlem, we have all the good food places, I'm not exaggerating. So yeah, I decided to get this auburn color. I really wanted to do the blonde hair, but I'm kind of scared to do it, to be honest with you. And I don't even know why I'm so scared, because my best friend, she usually gets blonde braids, and we're basically almost the same complexion, so I don't really think that it's gonna look that bad. But I'm okay with this color too, because I just felt it was like a little more safer, you know, whatever. So now I'm about to go, it's like 221 2nd Avenue. Okay, I really wanted to I was trying to see if she could finish a little earlier, but she couldn't. So, you know, the lady that did my hair, I don't know, I'm kind of spoiled, because the girl that I usually go to, she's super fast, but she's more expensive, and it's like she doesn't take appointments. She's the only one that braids and her thing, and it's just like, you know, it's just not convenient for me. This is convenient for me and way cheaper. I just gotta come to Harlem, but hey, whatever. It's better than paying like double the price. Damn, I forgot what was the between streets. I think it was between, was it like 111th? I think it was. So now I'm gonna try to go to Ricardo's if it's not too crowded. I just want to get something to eat, and then I'm gonna carry my ass back home. So yeah, I think it's between like a 112th and 111. So if it's not too crowded, I'm gonna go there. If it's too crowded, if it's not too crowded, I'm gonna go there. If it's too crowded, I wanna it's this other like Korean spot I wanted to try, because I don't know, it's like I want to go out to eat, but I don't want to go someplace and it's like super duper crowded either. Because it is Sunday in New York City. In New York City, Sundays are like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, And this guy did point out to me, especially in Manhattan, he was like, yeah, you know, it's free parking, so that's why it's so like busy. And I was like, you're right about that. Right. So I want to, can I park there? That shit is probably a motherfucking fire hydrant. Let's see. Yep, I was right. So yeah, it's looking, I could see it from here. It's looking like it's very crowded. So it's looking like a no for Ricardo's, because I see people. So once I see people standing outside, damn, I kind of wanted to go there because I kind of wanted to get me like a nice drink, and I wanted to get me a nice drink and listen to some music. I mean, I could go in there and look and not just assume, you know. But yeah, this is how I look when I got this big ass forehead out. And so yeah, damn, I think Ricardo's is looking kind of crowded. Bumba. Please. Oh, that's the African. But yeah, the place I go, she's mad cool. I'll try to, damn, I don't think she has Instagram though. Damn, is it like crowded or somewhat crowded? Yo, these grandma dynamites love Ricardo's.
I mean, where the fuck should I really even start? I got hoes that I'm keeping in the dark. I got my niggas across the street living large. Thinking back to the fact that they dead, thought my raps wasn't facts, so they sat with the bars. I got 2 phones, one need a charge. Yeah, they twins, I could tell they ass apart. I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out the...
While I'm in the bathroom, why does shit sound like this? This is my cutie here. So like what I'm gonna say. We didn't have that sound here. What? What is making that sound? That shit is loud. Ridiculous. I see you. All right, y'all, so I just finished at Say. It was a vibe as usual. It wasn't really crowded in there. Oh, and that place is usually like jam-packed, but not today. So it's about 5 o'clock. One of my homegirls, she kind of wanted to go like to a Super Bowl party. Today is the 12th. She kind of wanted to go to a Super Bowl party, but I'm starting to feel a little sleepy. And because I've been out the house since like 8 o'clock this morning, and then I was sitting in a chair for 5 hours, and then I just got something to eat, and I had me a couple of glasses of champagne. So you know, I'm ready to go in the house and just like watch my vlogs, and that's it. I'm not trying to do nothing else. So yeah, I mean, I did hit her up and ask her what was going on, but I kind of like, if I knew like early on like a definite answer, like I'm that type of person, like I need to know what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna the earlier I know what's going on, the better, because it kind of like get me in that mode of like, what am I doing? So like her just telling me at 5 o'clock, you know, she still don't have like a guaranteed spot where we going. It's kind of like, you know, and I just spent money. So one of the spots that she is recommending is one of the spots that I really like to go to. She has suggested to me before, and I actually went out on a date to one of these spots. It's cute. It's called, damn, I forgot the name of it, but I don't know. So that means like it's 5 o'clock now. I would have to go in the house, get dressed, and come right back out. And then that place that she's suggesting that I like to go to, it's kind of far from me. So, and I don't know, I'm just really like, I want to chill. I want to go in the house. I want to do my little my little thing. I want to just chill, watch some TV, and yeah, probably do some like intimate pleasures. And then, like, you know, go to sleep, because I want to get up in the morning and do the laundry. I gotta do my laundry, and I gotta do me and Giles' laundry early in the morning. Yeah, even though shit, Tuesday I'm off too. You know what it is really like with me right now? It's like the getting ready aspect of it. Like, I don't feel like getting ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like getting dressed up. And you know what I'm saying? If we go out, I do want to look cute. I should push myself out tonight, because I usually don't go out. And how I'm gonna find y'all future baby daddy by being in the house. That's, you know, not y'all future baby daddy, but my future baby daddy. I'm gonna find my future baby daddy being in the house. That ain't gonna work. So, I mean, it's 5:05 now. If I go home, chill for like an hour, then get dressed at 6, leave out at 7, that means I could get there at 8. It's a hard one for me. I think I got some weed in my house too. Damn, I ain't got no more fucking champagne, because me and Katie was drinking that shit the other night. And I was supposed to go to the liquor store today, and I motherfucking forgot. So yeah, if I don't do the laundry first thing in the morning, which that's what I want to do, then I gotta do that shit on Valentine's Day, which it wouldn't be bad. Because nobody probably not gonna be in the laundry anyway for Valentine's Day. It's starting to stay, I just realized it's 5 o'clock and it's still light outside. So yeah, I noticed that like a couple of weeks ago. It usually gets dark around, you know, out here like around 4:30. But now it's 5:07 and it's still light outside. Well, it's coming down. Oh shit, they building. Oh, that's kind of cute. Look at this. Let me try to see if I could. They building. This is on Beach 44th. It's like they building some type of like, oh, that's probably like bathrooms and stuff for the beach. Because over to the right over here, y'all, like that's the beach to the right. So they must be building this for people to come to the bathroom and stuff. That's cute. That's real cute. And so like, yeah, when you come down, I'm coming down. What's this called again? Anyway, whatever. This is Far Rockaway. It's like, you know, this was all like grassland here, I guess you could call it. So they've been building it up. And you see like the sand is on the floor, because the beach is literally to the right. So I think one day I'll show y'all like how it looks on my side of town. But to the right, like if I make a right down one of these streets, we're on the beach. So just giving you a glimpse. So you see like all of this is development, like how they got those little gates. Somebody probably purchased that land. Come on. Somebody probably purchased that land and they're gonna build something on it. And so like Far Rockaway isn't bad. There are parts of it, I ain't gonna hold you. There's a couple of parts of it that's kind of still kind of like, you know, bad and stuff. But for the most part, that like, they've been changing. They did the boardwalk over and stuff. That's what I'm saying. Well, now that once the weather breaks, I want to start going out on walks again and like bringing Job with me. But yeah, it ain't broke yet. The weather ain't break yet, so I'm still trying to just wait until the weather actually breaks before I start doing that, because having him out, even though he be in his stroller and stuff, it's still like, you know, I don't want to be playing around with his health and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm more at, you know, risk of, he's more at risk of getting sick than I am, you know what I'm saying? Put it like that. All right, later. So yeah, I was just showing y'all how it look out here, you know what I'm saying? It got like a little ratchet little parts. I'm not from Far Rockaway, but I've been living out here for 8 years. So, but I like, it's crazy because although I've been living out here for 8 years, like I literally just go from like, I think I may go a block further than my house and then back out, you know what I'm saying? Because everything else is out of this area, so I don't really be in this area. That spot that I went to just now, Bar Marseille, is like maybe about 15 minutes away, or let me just not even say 15 minutes, maybe about 10 minutes away from my house, 15 minutes depending, because sometimes it depends on the traffic. but it's cool that I don't have to go like far, and their food is pretty like, oh yeah, so today their food was hitting, and they have happy hours. So I don't know if it's every day, but I think their happy hour is every day, because today is Sunday. So from 3 to 5 you get $1 oysters. And what else did she say? Today was just martini, so any type of martini you want, they make it. The really star of the show is the $1 oyster. So I got 6 of those, and then I got the burger. That shit was so good. Oh my god, it was so fucking good, with the salad on the side. I think you'll get french fries too, but I wanted the salad because they got this vinaigrette like that they put on that shit, which I think that shit is like a citrus vinaigrette. I need to learn how to make my vinaigrettes, because that shit. And actually I have a recipe for this vinaigrette that I want to try. What are y'all doing? And why you gotta do this? Like, they're not supposed to be crossing the street, and she pregnant. This lady is crossing the street. Listen, she's crossing the street, she's pregnant, she got a shopping cart, and she has a toddler with her, and the light is not even fucking, well, it just turned red, but she was crossing the street when it was green. That's crazy. Like, people just be doing shit. Like, yeah, the doctor saying, what's wrong? You sick? You sick, doodle butt? It's always something. Mommy doo-doo, mommy doo-doo. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hey, guys. So today is February 13th, and what was I gonna say? Today was kind of like a busy day for me. I had to run some errands, and what the hell is that on my chin? Because I was eating these little banana muffins. That's probably what it is. Me being a fatty. So what the hell? Oh, sit there. I'm looking for my pocketbook. So yeah, today was kind of busy because I had to pick y'all up from my mother's house. She told me that he threw up again. So I was like, you know what? We're going to the doctor. So we went to the doctor. She told me that more often than not, it's probably like a stomach bug. She gave him a strep test and it came out negative. So yeah. So she just told me to continue to keep him hydrated, give him like Pedialyte, apple juice, you know, water, but no dairy. So that helps, and that's probably why he threw up with my mother, because she don't know how to, like, she just thinks that he's a baby and he needs all this milk. So it's like, although I give him lactose free milk, he still, excuse me, that was nasty, he still got this bug. It's not like it's consistent, but it's still probably not out of his system yet. So no more milk, basically. Before I picked him up, I went to let me mute this because I think it's a little loud.
It was okay, but nowhere.
Oh, that's almost over anyway. So then I needed to go to I wanted to try to go get the car wash. The car is like filthy. Like, you know, I live by the beach, so those birds be going ham on my car. So the car needs to be washed, inside and out. I went to the car wash place. This one that I go to is really good. So everybody and their mother go to it. It's like a hand wash, car wash. I like the hand wash ones. I mean, it still goes through that little, whatever you call it, but they like physically like hand wash and wipe down everything. So because they're so good, the line was just ridiculous. So I couldn't do that. Then I went to the post office. I needed to get a few money orders and to mail a few things off. I couldn't even complete my task because for some reason my bank that I have, like, they decline everything. Like, it's so frustrating. I don't know why I'm still dealing with them. It's the MCU, and their customer service, it sucks. The bank sucks itself. They have a very low APY, and I need to get the fuck out of there. So I'm really considering maybe the next time I get a chance. I am off tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and close my account with them because every time I look around, there's something. I was trying to pay a bill the other day, and it was like, oh, they rejected it because the company added the last 4 of the, you know, after your zip code. I was like, yo, I'm fucking tired of them. So I'm about to just ask them. So I did that. I had to go to the drugstore and get like Josh some more like his little meds that I keep pumping him with. He didn't ran out. I kind of left them at his other grandmother's house. So I picked him up. We went to the doctor. And then after the doctor, I just had to go and get his birth certificate again. That was easy. And we went to the supermarket because I am making red beans and rice, New Orleans style. I already started it. I saw like this recipe on TikTok that I'm following. So hopefully it comes out good. I think it is. I soaked my beans the other night. And yeah, so I'll probably show y'all how it looked when it finished, because I should have showed you everything yesterday. But you got something to say?
Yeah.
That's his new word. Yeah. You love mama?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
So I'm off tomorrow, so I can do the things that I couldn't get done today. I'm gonna do tomorrow. And Miss Bindu comes over tomorrow to help me out in the house, and I also have to do laundry because I was supposed to do laundry while he was at my mother's, but you know that didn't go too well because this took all day yesterday. So yeah, that's really it. I don't think I may vlog tomorrow, but then really not, because I don't have much planned besides just, like I said, doing what I said I was going to do, which is laundry. Come on, you're gonna mess. Come on. Which is laundry, and probably, I don't know if I'm gonna go get the car clean again. That place is always so congested. It's probably gonna be congested tomorrow too. I might just wait because I think it's supposed to rain later on in the week, so I might as well just wait. I think that's it. I really don't have anything else to talk about. Yes, Stinker. Yes. He loves to be on camera, and he loves to see himself on camera. So after we record this, he's gonna love to see himself back. So yeah, I'll check back in when the red beans and rice is done. I actually ate already, so I think it's about 4 o'clock. Hopefully it should be done by like 6, because it's a process too. Like, I'm following the recipe to a T. And yeah, so I'll check back in when the red beans and rice are complete. Say bye bye, Ting. Say bye bye.
I can die.
All right, later, y'all. Say later, y'all. Go like this. No, like this. All right, so this is the flowers I got from King Cullen. I don't know, I went to a different King Cullen this time, and to me they were a bit pricier than the other one that I go to. But anyway, I got these 2 bouquets of flowers. I got these, like, I guess like orange roses, like, see it? And then I got like some mini roses. So I'm just going to show you what I do when I get the roses. And lately, this method has been working out for me a lot. So, of course, I cut and then take out the plastic. And before I put the flowers in the water, I always take the food and just put it in some like lukewarm water. That's what I do, lukewarm. And I put the, oh, this one got wet. It's okay, because I have like because I order flowers so much, I also ordered a whole pack of food. So I have like a big bag of food in the thing, and they come like this, like the little individual bags like that. It's on Amazon. If you guys want to know, I'll link it. So I just take each rose. Oh, it's another wrap here. Pop that off. So I take each rose and I take these green leaves off. I just snap them off. You can see it good. But yeah, snap those. See how I snapped all those green leaves off? And then I'm just gonna cut the stem. Let's see if you can see it. I'm gonna cut the stem at an angle to where I want it. So I think I want it around there. And then I just keep doing that until I'm done. So each stem of rose, I cut those green leaves off. And I cut it at an angle, and then I just drop it in there. And I mean, you cut it the way you want to cut it. So let me just keep doing it and I'll show you how it look at the end. I might not. All right, so I just realized these baby roses that I have, these, let me move this out the way. These baby roses, I'm not gonna cut the green stems off besides maybe like one at the end, but I realized that they're like attached, you know. I mean, I guess I could pick through them, but I'm not gonna cut like all the leaves off of them. You see how they bunched up? So I'm not gonna do that with these. So let me finish and show you how it looks at the end. All right, so this is the end of my bouquet. This is my little Valentine bouquet. I mean, it's not much, but it's good for me. So I would say today is the 13th, so I'll keep you guys updated on like how long this lasts. But aren't they cute? They're like my little Valentine bouquets. Yay! I sound stupid like I'm talking a job, but this was the and then now I can just take them, and what I do is, oh, that sunset is so pretty. I just put them in my window sill, which is right here. Let me put the light on because I think you'll see it better that way. Me and all my obstacles in this house. So yeah, I'll just leave them here because it gets a lot of sunlight by the window, and you see that sunset, right? So we'll see how long these last. I don't know, lately my flowers have been lasting super long, so we'll see how these beautiful babies continue to grow, or just bloom rather. I was about to close out the vlog, so let me show y'all the red beans. They are cooking. You see that bay leaf? All right, so I'm gonna stir this. Steam to hit the lens. So far this is how it's looking. So I know you're supposed to like press the beans, so I think they still got like another hour to cook. I'm just stirring them right now, but that's how my red beans and rice is looking right now. Yeah, and then I'm gonna like press some of it so it'll be like a gravy. And then I have my rice steaming over here. That's actually almost done, so I'll show you guys the finished product. All right, so the red beans and rice is finally finally finished. I did just cut like some scallions at the top because that's what the recipe called for. So I'm just gonna mix that in, and I'm just gonna let these sit. I did like squish some beans to the side like that, and but I didn't do like a lot, but it still looks freaking amazing. So I'm actually just gonna let this sit for a while, and I'm not hungry, so maybe I'll just let y'all know once I start to taste it. And I'm about to take these bay leaves out. All right, bye. All right, so this is how it came out. I called myself trying to be fancy, and it just didn't work out. But I am going to... You okay, Saint? I'm going to try a little bit now so I can tell y'all how it is. It looks good, though. All right, so trying the red beans and rice. Let's see. It actually tastes pretty good. Put that stuff back. At the end, I put like maybe about, I put a little bit of butter in it at the end. I don't know why. And I did like cut up some scallions and put it in there. Put it back. Are you gonna eat that? Are you gonna eat it? That's what he wants. Not annoy him. Yeah. Ooh, go sit down and eat your cookies. Ooh, did they fall out? Yeah, thank God. Go sit down and eat your cookies. Pay attention so you don't drop them again. It sounded like he said no. So yeah, I just put like some butter at the end, and I sprinkled a little bit more Cajun seasoning. And I think it's pretty good. I think what I messed up with is that I did forget to get the smoked sausage, but then I was like, oh shoot, I got some in the house, but it's beef. It's still pretty good though. I ain't gonna hold you. For this to be my first time making it, it came out rather good. But next time, I gotta put pork in it. I'm sorry for all those people that don't eat pork. I'm sorry. I don't eat pork that often anyway, but stuff like this, you just gotta put a nice big fat piece of pigtail in it so it could really taste good. If you know, you know. Well, thank you for watching. This is the official sign off. I'll see y'all next week. We'll see what trouble I'll get into next week. Later. By the way, happy Valentine's Day.
This ain't for the best. My reputation's never been